Hello, my name is Valita Wensloff, and I'm the undergraduate director of the Department of Media and Information. And today, I'm going to give you a tour. Here we have the studio. This is where students who are in television studio classes will go ahead and learn about the process of television and studio production. So although we have these very careful dust covers over the cameras, we're gonna gently peek inside here. And you can see the HD cameras that are within. It's sort of like uncovering a wonderful archaeology piece, except these aren't old, these are quite new. So basically what happens within the studio is back in the back room there, students will take turns in different areas of the production. So some students will be on audio, the next day they might be a producer, the next day they could be in front of the camera. Don't be too scared about that. It's actually really fun. So back here, actually we have a green screen and a green board. So what that means is if we want to have some sort of special effects, you know, like the ones where you are running from an explosion or something, or perhaps giving the weather, you can go ahead and do that as well. So this is an infinity wall, and essentially it's not actually used for skateboarding, even though it kind of looks like it should be, but it's actually used that when you light it appropriately, it looks like it goes on forever, hence the name. So this is used for things like video or interviews or photography sessions. One of our faculty members within the college actually painted all of these. The newsroom is where a lot of the journalism classes take place, and a lot of the television production and portions of the studio production. So during elections, this place is really hopping, as the kids say. And there's lots of folks who are behind the newsroom desk, and then running the cameras, and then doing editing on the side. We have an area here for students to do live broadcast production and/or editing as well. So they can actually live stream the productions that will take place here. But then they have a nice little lounge area here too, and some of the classes actually take place in here. Here is the game design area. In the back, we have a whole bunch of tablets that are used for the art classes. So students can actually draw directly on them with a special pen, not a real pen, like an ink pen. And then you can actually go through here and play some old school games to do research. Research is a very important part of game design. You want to know what has been made before. So you can go through and play some of that on these very old systems. So back here, we have a 3D motion capture space. What that means is somebody can stand in the green area and they can strike a T-pose. Once they do that, then the software will start to capture their movements. This is where the learning happens. So as we walk along, we have some things like research up here, which you can learn about the neat things that the different departments are working on. Each department has its own board. They're not on right now, but when you get here, hopefully everything is going to be powered back up, and then you'll be able to play some video games, both old school games like that were on the Atari, and then new games which have been made by our students. Over here, you can play Plunder Panic, which is a game that was made by the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab, which we'll see in just a moment. So this game allows up to 12 players to play against each other to destroy each other's pirate ship. It's very fun. Let's head upstairs. Career Center can help. Here we have the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab. He's here to greet you. So essentially, this is where a bunch of different students, mostly undergrad, but a few grad students, make games for both grants as well as outside entities. So this is kind of like the administrative hallway. There's a lot of faculty offices down here as well as the dean's office. This is the advising office. This is where you will go when you want to have an advisor meet up in person. Obviously, at the moment, you're going to want to do it via Zoom, but that's fine because then you can just have a bowl of snacks that you can eat in while you're talking to your advisor. So this is basically where you can go to get some information and some assistance on both how to manage a job interview, as well as how to write a resume or how to fix up your resume, and other very helpful information when you're looking to move towards your career. Although it says closed until further notice, I expect that they'll probably be open in time for the students so that you can come get some snacks. Socially distanced snacks, of course. That basically wraps up our tour of the building. If you have any questions, you can ask your advisors. Thanks for watching.